Param Shanti. When we think of contact with other worlds, the mind often goes to physical ships and biological beings arriving from the stars. But in 1998, at an ashram in Chenpur, India, Bapuji Dashrathbhai Patel began describing a different kind of encounter. He was teaching human students about the cosmos, but they weren't his only audience. During his classes, Bapuji used a deep meditative state of inner vision to perceive a secondary group gathering to listen, souls whose origins lay in other galaxies and dimensions. These visitors appeared as spheres of luminous matter. They were capable of changing their size from 10 feet down to a single foot, often traveling together in larger spherical vehicles made of light. Bapuji's inner vision placed these vehicles at a distance of 50 to 200 kilometers above the ashram. They would draw closer as the class began and depart the moment it ended. This suggests that cosmic contact isn't dependent on radio waves or physical landing craft, but on a shared frequency of consciousness. These beings are composed of subtle luminous matter, rather than the 5 gross elements that make up our physical world. Their spherical vehicles move with zero resistance through any medium. Bapuji described them as being able to travel from one universe to another in a single second. Despite their advanced technology, these beings arrived as receivers. They came to listen because Bapuji was teaching the mechanics of the multiverse, information that concerned their own origins. They traveled from distant galaxies because this specific knowledge of the cosmic structure was unavailable anywhere else. Throughout 1999 and 2000, they maintained a silent presence. They never spoke or intervened. They simply gathered the information and left. It creates a striking image. Entities with the power to cross universes sitting as silent students in a small Indian ashram, proving that technical mastery of space is separate from an understanding of one's own creation. Bapuji's role soon shifted from observing these visitors to actively reaching into higher dimensions himself. By entering the Nirakhari, or formless state of meditation, he found that a single intention could create an immediate connection across dimensional boundaries. To understand the distances involved, we can look at this 100-kala multiverse, the baseline for our own corner of creation. Bapuji described a direct exchange with the overseer of a 2100-kala dimension, a realm governed by 20 times the power of our entire multiverse. This mapping of the cosmos shows a reality structured in layers of increasing energetic capacity, each accessible through the focus of the human mind. Around 2006, during a night meditation, Bapuji's experiences reached a new level of intensity. In a spectacular display, 50 million luminous beings from the great universe suddenly appeared before him. These majestic entities were the Param 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 Mahashaktiyan. These souls possessed a 200-kala power level, giving them a luminous capacity far beyond the visitors he had seen previously. They interacted with Bapuji's Swapna Shareer, the subtle dream body active during sleep, and transported his form to their domain within the universe. These 50 million beings of immense power gathered around Bapuji to pay reverence to his complete luminous form. When Bapuji asked them for help in changing the world, they gave a response that shifted the entire perspective of his work. Who can help you? You yourself can do whatever you wish. At that time, his own spiritual capacity was still unfolding, and the full meaning of their words was not yet clear. This encounter suggests the search for higher powers eventually leads back to the self. If 50 million beings of light defer to human will, then the ultimate contact is an internal realization that the capacity to change reality is already being held within.